run, run. You'll eventually see straight. Keep on run. New adventures every day. Run, run, run till you make a new mistake. Run.
Hi guys, Bria here, and this is going to be a conversational video. Spur of the moment is how I kind of like to do these videos, and I've really started to feel some kind of way. Okay, so rewind. This morning I told myself, okay, you need to clear your phone of its content, clear like your Google Photos, your backup photos, because I'm sure we've all been there where you get those notices like weekly or freaking daily sometimes where it's like, you're running out of space. You're running out of space. I'm a content creator, obviously, so I have a lot of photos and videos, screenshots, all type of stuff in my phone for different projects that I've worked on. And so it's giving me a lot of anxiety of like, I need to clear that content down because I can't keep upgrading my storage. I've already upgraded my storage like twice. And me being a minimalist, I don't know if you guys have seen my videos where I talk about it, but I'll probably link it to this one. I consider myself a minimalist, and where I have gotten rid of a lot of clutter. I only keep with me things that I need and utilize on a daily basis, and everything that I own basically fits into my vehicle. I don't have a storage unit. I don't have a ton of extra clothes. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I wear a lot of the same clothes, and I'm okay with that for now because it's part of my journey to saving money and preparing for travel. But with being a minimalist, I never really took into account how much digital clutter I have, because you don't really see it unless you really physically go in and look at it. So it's been on my to-do list for a long time now to resolve my digital clutter, deal with my digital clutter. So I didn't realize how bad it was till I actually took the initiative this morning to go into my Google Photos, and I had stuff in there from 10 years ago, and it was so beautiful. It was almost like a walk down memory lane, just going through all these pictures and videos of like me 10 years ago, or me back when I was in college, or me back in my groovy days. Like, it was awesome. But at the same time, I felt like I didn't even know. I was holding on to all this stuff that personally I felt like I've moved past, like not in a bad way of like, oh, forget your past or anything, but just more so like, I don't really need a picture of me and what I was doing when I was 22 on some trip, like that I probably already posted on Instagram about back then. Like, I just don't really need that. It's digital clutter, you know? So as I'm going through and I'm deleting these videos and these pictures, and then certain memories will spur, like relationships that I've had, images of me with other people, certain trips that I've went on, they'll spark like, oh my God, that was such a fun time, or such a significant time period in my life. And I would like hesitate to delete it. And I had to like pause. Like, this was just like right before I started shooting this video. I had to pause and be like, what is really going on here? You have literally gotten rid of your entire apartment, all your furniture that you paid thousands of dollars for. You've thrown away 2/3 of your clothes. You've given away all your art and things that you used to carry around with you. What's really good? Like, why is it so hard to delete this picture that's from like 7 years ago or something, you know? And I realized that just as much as we hold on to physical items, we just as much hold on to digital memories, I guess you could say, or digital items, because, you know, especially with this social media day and age that we live in, I mean, everything is posted, and there's a backup on your phone, and there might be a backup on your computer, and then, you know, there's a backup in the cloud. Like, it's just too much. And I had to sit with myself and be like, Bria, why do you feel such anxiety about just hitting the delete button? Like, it's not like you're deleting that memory. It's not like you're deleting the fact that that happened, that was your life, that this is your past, and it's never gonna go away. It's always gonna be inside of me, regardless of if I have a picture stored in my backup for it. And then I realized, I was like, you know what? A lot of people probably have this issue of kind of feeling like you can't move on in your life, or you can't grow or evolve into the new form of who you are, because you're holding on to so much of who you were from the past. So it's almost like I felt terrified to delete a picture of me where I was working at the club and my body was snatched. I was making hella money back then. It's like, no, don't delete that picture. That was a good time. We don't want to forget that. And it's like, this picture doesn't mean anything. I did that. That's never going to go away. I did that, so of course I deleted the picture, but it inspired me to, do this quick conversational video with you guys and see if any of you all are dealing with digital clutter. I know we're all in different stages of our journeys of possibly alternative living, if you're watching my channel, minimalism, or just trying to be a better person overall. And I think that all of us could benefit from considering getting rid of some digital clutter. Like, you will be surprised what our computers and backup systems and stuff are holding on to, what memories they're holding on to. And some of them, they may not be ones that are really serving you, So as I continue growing as a content creator, and I clearly need more space to store like all these videos and all these trips that I go on, I have to let go of old things to make space for new. And it doesn't mean that you don't care about those old things, you don't appreciate those old memories, you didn't enjoy them. No, it's just, it's time to move on to the next stage in your life. And I'm sure a few years from now, heck, hopefully sooner, if I'm doing what I need to do with my minimalism journey, I'll probably be deleting this clip out of my phone, I'll probably be saying, hey, we did that, it's done, move on. I don't need to hold on to all these memories of what I did years ago when they live inside of me. So, I don't know. I hope this made some kind of sense to you guys, but the message that I want to send is that if you're someone who is working on removing clutter from your life personally, physically, whether that's stuff like clothes, storage, whatever, people, you might want to also consider your digital clutter as well, because it can spark memories. It can still affect you. For example, I'm looking through my old photos and videos and I see a picture of me and my ex from when I was in college. And all these memories are popping up of all the things that we did and the fun that we had, and it was a great time. And that's amazing. That's beautiful. Like, I don't regret that time period in my life. But at the same time, I'm like, we haven't spoken to each other in years. This man is married with a child. Like, why do I need a photo of us in my storage, And it's not even on a weird thing of like, oh, I've been holding this photo of us so I can remember and look at you because you were so hot. Like, no, it's not like that. It's just more so like we don't even realize what type of stuff we just have backed up or just stored, which I think does affect us in some type of way. Like, I still feel cluttered if I can't have my physical world in order as well as my digital world. Like, if I'm all over the place with my content, I don't know where this video was stored, I can't find this B-roll, this isn't backed up to the cloud. Like, it stresses me out as a creator. So I'm like, why do I have content in here that is just completely irrelevant? It's from a different time period in my life. And quite frankly, it's just inappropriate. It's just inappropriate. So I was like, let me delete. I don't need all this stuff backed up. Even when it comes to contacts, I have hundreds of contacts in my phone. I couldn't tell you 100 people that I talk to. But I might have to start delete. Like I don't know. I just want to go into a phase of my life where I don't feel like I have to hold on so strongly to everything in the case that I might need it one day. It's like, I know I have everything that I need. I know I'm in a good place. I know that holding on to things is just making my load heavier. I imagine my life like a journey of hills and valleys. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. But whatever you're carrying with you, you might want to drop some of it off along the way, like just to lighten your load. So I think that for a lot of us, if we went over our digital clutter, it would help us to lighten our load a little bit and make the journey a little lighter. So I hope you guys enjoyed this conversational, super random, super like just spur of the moment, but I do enjoy doing these kind of videos and I want to do more of them just so you guys can like have a peek into my mind and the way that I think. But I'm gonna get up out of here and finish deleting all this clutter so I can make a fresh page for me to build new memories. And with that being said, please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this topic. Let me know if you've ever addressed digital clutter in your life, or if it's something you haven't even really thought about. Do you feel like after a certain amount of years, we should purge ourselves of, maybe pictures and videos that maybe don't really reflect who we are at this phase in our life? Or do you think it's important to hold on to those memories? Or do you think that they live inside you and you don't need a picture or a video in order to remember them? So yeah, leave me a comment. Please hit the like button if you like this video. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you. Thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.